Hi, everyone. My name is Kelly Steinke. I'm the founder of Read Learning Educational Services and the author of Silvermoon Spelling Rules. If you're new to the Silvermoon Spelling Rules curriculum, then watching this video will help you get started. Think of this video as your roadmap. First, with any good road trip, it's important to know your destination. Let's figure out where we're going. So let's acquaint ourselves with the big picture. Silvermoon curriculum currently consists of 3 main sets. Set 1 is your blue manual, and Set 1 contains rules for closed and open syllables, as well as schwa spelling patterns. Set 2 is our red text, and Set 2 includes rules for unit syllable patterns, silent E, and consonant LE syllable patterns. Set 3 is our ivory colored book. Set 3 includes rules for basic vowel teams and bossy R, or your R-controlled syllables. So now that you have the big picture, let's come back to Set 1. If you haven't already, you can purchase Set 1 in digital formats or hard copy. Set 1, remember, is the blue kit, and it comes with 3 pieces. Some things to remember. All students will start with Set 1, and all students will need their own pack of rule cards. So let's hit the road and get started. Read the introduction in your teacher's manual and preview part 1 of Set 1. You can pause this video while you go ahead and do that. Now, if you're unsure whether your students are ready for Silvermoon, give all 3 prerequisite screeners. See our video examples for a demonstration of each screener being given to a student. You're going to notice in this presentation that whenever I recommend a video tutorial, you'll see the word video highlighted in a different color. That's just a helpful tip for you for reference. Now, if your students have minimal errors on those prerequisite screeners, they're ready to take the Part 1 pretest in your teacher's manual. You might want to check out the video entitled Overview of Prerequisite Skills for more information on how many errors are allowed and to check out the summary page. If your students are ready, go ahead and give the pretest. If you're unsure how to pronounce pretest words because they are nonsense words, watch our pronunciation guide, which is also a video. Accurate scores require accurate pronunciations. So it's really important to pronounce all these words correctly. Once your student's taken the pretest, go ahead and score the pretest and file it for later use. There is no need to share the score with your students. Don't show the correct spellings. If your student uses alternate spellings, go ahead and ask them if there's another way to spell that word. And remember, this pretest is not a placement test. It's simply used to show growth pre versus post. Are we there yet? Almost, but not quite. There's a few more things to do before teaching lesson 1. Silvermoon teacher manuals are organized into 3 sections, which are called parts. Make note of when to introduce a new syllable pattern, when to introduce syllable division rules. All of these concepts can be taught ahead of time or concurrently during your lessons. Now, if you're unsure how to teach syllable patterns, watch our syllable tutorial videos and download the necessary student and teacher resources. Set 1, your blue book, part 1 needs instruction on closed syllable patterns. And you might choose to introduce the 7 types of syllables student resource. This is a nice resource that has really nice images for the students to anchor their knowledge on. There are no syllable division rules yet, so you don't have to worry about that quite at this time. Now, here's something that's good to know for later. When you need to teach syllable division rules, we have video tutorials for those as well as a downloadable guide to help you out. So keep in mind that Silvermoon uses a building block style of teaching. Only introduce syllable patterns and division rules one at a time and when it's indicated in your text. This road trip is almost done. Our destination's right around the corner, I promise. Next, you're going to gather your materials for lesson 1. Do you need word tables? These can all be downloaded. Do you have your activity pages, your practice pages printed and copied? These can also be downloaded. You have the other materials listed at the beginning of the lesson plan? You're also going to want to know before you start when or how will you be teaching the necessary syllable pattern or the division rule. Rehearse lesson 1 ahead of time so it has a natural flow when it's delivered, and follow the procedures, but don't be afraid to make it your own. Lessons should have a conversational style and feeling to them. As you progress through lessons, keep in mind the following 7 tips. You want to interweave concept review into lessons and your daily work. So can students identify previously learned rules in real and nonsense words? How about in their text, their reading? How about in their writing? Get students using their rules in writing. Have them be creative with this. So see the extension activity video for a great example of getting students to write with their rules. Thirdly, allow students to use their rule cards while they're spelling. If you work remotely, here's a tip. You'll want to mail a set of cards to each of your students. This is a really powerful tool. It's extremely motivating and serves as a memory trigger. So see the Helping Students Remember the Rules video for tips and tricks on remembering the rules. Never skip a rule altogether. Silvermoon is cumulative. The rules build upon each other, so you don't want to skip a rule, but you might move faster through some and slower through others. You might need more reinforcement, more activities, more games with some, and less with others. That pretty much covers number 5. 6th, if you get stuck, make sure to use your tips and tricks. Watch our instructional strategy videos, or ask a question in the Silvermoon Professional Forum. We're here to help. And 7th, check out our extra activity pages. Many include games that work both online and in person. They're full of color and super interactive. You're going to continue in the same manner with sets 2 and 3 when you get to that point. Of course, you wouldn't need the prerequisite screeners for sets 2 and 3, but you would start by previewing their introductions and giving the pretest. So have fun bringing spelling rules to life as you build stronger spellers and stronger readers. Thank you so much, and I hope this was helpful.